Hello everybody, it's your tech man MKBHD here. Today we're diving into the epic battle of smartphone photography, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra versus the iPhone 16 Pro Max. These phones are at the top of their game, but which one reigns supreme in the camera department? Let's find out. This isn't just about specs, it's about how these phones perform in the real world. From the hardware inside to the photos they produce, we'll break down every aspect of their camera systems. We'll examine their strengths, expose their weaknesses, and ultimately crown a champion. It's going to be a close one, folks. Both Samsung and Apple have poured their hearts and souls into creating the best possible camera experiences. So buckle up, grab your favorite snack, and let's get started on this phototastic journey. First up, let's pop the hood and see what makes these cameras tick. Today we're diving deep into the hardware of two of the most talked about smartphones on the market, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra and the iPhone 16 Pro Max. These devices are not just about sleek designs and user-friendly interfaces, they are powerhouses of technology, especially when it comes to their camera systems. So, let's get started by examining the core components that make these cameras stand out. The Galaxy S25 Ultra boasts a jaw-dropping 200-megapixel primary sensor, a feature that has set the tech world abuzz. This sensor is designed to capture an extraordinary amount of detail, making it ideal for everything from professional photography to casual snapshots. But what does this mean for the average user? Essentially, it allows for incredibly high-resolution images that can be cropped and zoomed without losing clarity. This is a significant leap from its predecessor, the Galaxy S24 Ultra, which already had an impressive camera system. The jump to 200 MP is not just a numbers game, it represents a substantial improvement in image quality and versatility. Samsung has clearly invested heavily in pushing the boundaries of what's possible in smartphone photography. It's clear Samsung is pushing the boundaries of megapixel count in the smartphone world, but it's not just about the number of megapixels, it's also about how well the camera performs in various lighting conditions. The S25 Ultra excels in low-light environments, thanks to its advanced sensor technology and image processing algorithms. On the other side, the iPhone 16 Pro Max sticks with a more modest 48-megapixel primary sensor. While this might seem underwhelming compared to the S25 Ultra's 200 MP, it's important to remember that Apple's approach to camera technology is different. They focus on optimizing every aspect of the camera system to deliver stunning results. But don't let that fool you. Apple's known for squeezing every ounce of performance from its hardware. The 48MP sensor is part of a highly sophisticated system that includes advanced optics, sensor shift stabilization, and deep integration with Apple's A-series chips. This allows the iPhone to deliver exceptional image quality, even with a lower megapixel count. And their image processing is legendary. Apple's computational photography techniques such as Smart HDR and Deep Fusion work behind the scenes to enhance every photo. These technologies analyze multiple exposures and combine them to create a single, perfectly balanced image. This means you get great photos in a variety of conditions from bright sunlight to dimly lit rooms. Both phones sport impressive ultra-wide and telephoto lenses, giving you versatility for any shot. Whether you're capturing a sprawling landscape or zooming in on a distant subject, these lenses provide the flexibility you need to get the perfect shot. The ultra-wide lenses are great for capturing more of the scene, while the telephoto lenses allow for detailed close-ups. This versatility is one of the key strengths of modern smartphone cameras. You can switch between lenses seamlessly, adapting to different shooting scenarios without missing a beat. Whether you're at a concert, on a hike, or just hanging out with friends, these cameras have you covered. The S25 Ultra boasts a periscope telephoto lens for enhanced zoom capabilities. This innovative design allows for greater optical zoom without increasing the thickness of the phone. You can zoom in on distant subjects with remarkable clarity, making it perfect for wildlife photography, sports events, and more. Meanwhile, the iPhone 16 Pro Max relies on a more traditional telephoto setup. While it may not offer the same level of optical zoom as the S25 Ultra, it still delivers excellent performance. Apple's focus on image quality ensures that even at higher zoom levels, your photos remain sharp and detailed. While the S25 Ultra packs a megapixel punch, it's not just about the raw numbers. The combination of high resolution and advanced image processing means you get stunning photos in a variety of conditions. Whether you're shooting in bright daylight or low light, the S25 Ultra's camera is up to the task. The iPhone 16 Pro Max counters with Apple's renowned computational photography prowess. Techniques like night mode, portrait mode, and Smart HDR ensure that every photo is optimized for the best possible result. Apple's software works in harmony with the hardware to deliver photos that are not just technically impressive but also visually stunning. It's a classic battle of brute force versus refined intelligence. The S25 Ultra's high megapixel count and advanced optics offer incredible detail and versatility, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max's computational photography and seamless integration deliver consistently excellent results. Each approach has its own strengths, catering to different types of users and photography styles. Which approach reigns supreme? Let's find out. Stay tuned as we put these cameras to the test in real-world scenarios, comparing their performance in various conditions to see which one truly stands out. Whether you're a photography enthusiast or just looking for the best camera phone, this showdown will help you make an informed decision. When the sun's shining, both phones capture stunning images. The S25 Ultra's 200-megapixel sensor shines in well-lit conditions, capturing an insane amount of detail. You can zoom into your photos and still see incredible sharpness and clarity. The iPhone 16 Pro Max, with its 48-megapixel sensor, might seem outmatched on paper. However, Apple's smart HDR and deep fusion technology step in to deliver photos that are rich in detail, with balanced exposure and vibrant colors. In side-by-side comparisons, the S25 Ultra's photos often exhibit a slightly more saturated look. The iPhone tends towards a more natural color profile, though this can be subjective. Both phones produce stunning daylight photos, each with its own strengths. The S25 Ultra delivers on detail and sharpness, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its color accuracy and image processing. Section 4. Darkness falls, quality prevails, low-light photography. As the light fades, the real test begins. Low-light photography is a challenging yet fascinating aspect of modern smartphone capabilities. It's where the true prowess of a phone's camera system is put to the test. In this segment, we delve deep into how the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra and the iPhone 16 Pro Max perform when the sun goes down and the artificial lights take over. Here, both phones showcase their low-light photography prowess. The advancements in camera technology have made it possible to capture stunning images even in the most challenging lighting conditions. Both Samsung and Apple have invested heavily in their camera systems to ensure that users can take beautiful photos regardless of the time of day. Samsung's nightography mode on the S25 Ultra excels at brightening up scenes, revealing details that would otherwise be lost in the shadows. This mode uses advanced algorithms and multiple exposures to bring out the best in low-light conditions. The result is a bright, vibrant image that captures the essence of the scene, even when the lighting is far from ideal. Apple's answer, the photonic engine in the iPhone 16 Pro Max, takes a different approach. Instead of focusing solely on brightness, it aims to preserve the natural look and feel of the scene. This engine uses machine learning to understand the context of the photo and adjust the settings accordingly, ensuring that the final image is as true to life as possible. It focuses on preserving natural colors and textures, even in challenging lighting. This means that the iPhone 16 Pro Max is particularly good at capturing the subtle nuances of a scene, such as the warm glow of a street lamp or the rich textures of a nighttime landscape. The photonic engine ensures that these details are not lost, providing a more authentic representation of the scene. The result is low-light photos that look more realistic and less processed. While the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra might produce brighter images, the iPhone 16 Pro Max's photos often have a more natural and balanced appearance. This difference in approach highlights the unique strengths of each phone's camera system. The S25 Ultra often produces brighter images in extreme low light, but this can sometimes come at the expense of detail and noise. In very dark conditions, the camera's efforts to brighten the scene can introduce some graininess or loss of fine details. However, for many users the trade-off is worth it for the overall brightness and visibility of the photo. The iPhone tends to retain more detail, but its photos might appear slightly darker in comparison. This approach ensures that the integrity of the scene is maintained, with less noise and more accurate representation of the lighting conditions. For those who prioritize detail and authenticity over brightness, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is a strong contender. Ultimately, both phones deliver impressive low-light performance. Whether you prefer the brighter, more vibrant images of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra or the detailed, true-to-life photos of the iPhone 16 Pro Max, both devices are capable of capturing stunning low-light shots. The advancements in smartphone camera technology have made it possible to take beautiful photos in any lighting condition. The S25 Ultra excels at brightening up scenes, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max focuses on natural rendering and detail preservation. This difference in approach means that users have more options when it comes to low-light photography. Whether you want a bright, eye-catching photo or a more subtle, detailed image, there is a smartphone camera that can meet your needs. The choice between the two depends on your personal preference. If you value brightness and vibrancy, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra might be the better choice for you. On the other hand, if you prioritize detail and natural colors, the iPhone 16 Pro Max could be the perfect fit. Both phones offer exceptional low-light performance, so you can't go wrong with either option. Section 5. Zoom, reaching new distances. When it comes to getting closer to the action, the S25 Ultra takes the lead with its periscope telephoto lens. This advanced piece of technology allows users to zoom in on subjects that are far away, bringing them into sharp focus as if they were right in front of you. Whether you're at a concert, a sports event, or simply capturing the beauty of nature, the S25 Ultra ensures that no detail is lost, no matter the distance. This allows for incredible optical zoom capabilities, letting you capture distant subjects with impressive clarity. The periscope lens design bends light through a prism, allowing for a longer focal length without increasing the thickness of the phone. This means you get a powerful zoom without compromising the sleek design of the device. Imagine being able to photograph a bird perched on a distant tree branch or a performer on stage with such precision that every feather or facial expression is visible. The iPhone 16 Pro Max, while lacking a periscope lens, still offers a respectable zoom range. Apple's approach to zooming relies heavily on their advanced image processing algorithms. These algorithms work to enhance the details and reduce noise, ensuring that even when you zoom in, the image remains clear and vibrant. The telephoto lens on the iPhone 16 Pro Max is designed to provide a good balance between optical and digital zoom, making it versatile for various shooting scenarios. Its telephoto lens does a commendable job, and Apple's image processing helps maintain image quality even at higher zoom levels. This means that whether you're capturing a cityscape from a rooftop or zooming in on a landmark from afar, the iPhone 16 Pro Max ensures that your photos are detailed and true to life. The combination of hardware and software creates a seamless experience for users, making it easy to capture stunning images with minimal effort. However, the difference in zoom technology is evident when comparing photos side by side. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra's periscope lens provides a level of detail and sharpness that is hard to match. When you look at the photos taken by both devices, the S25 Ultra's images stand out with their crispness and clarity, especially at higher zoom levels. This is particularly noticeable in well-lit conditions where the periscope lens can fully utilize its capabilities. The S25 Ultra's periscope lens delivers noticeably sharper images at higher zoom levels, especially in good lighting conditions. The advanced optics and image stabilization work together to minimize blur and ensure that every shot is as clear as possible. This makes the S25 Ultra an excellent choice for photographers who need to capture fine details from a distance, whether it's for professional work or personal enjoyment. While the iPhone 16 Pro Max holds its own in moderate zoom situations, the S25 Ultra's periscope lens gives it a clear advantage when you need to get up close and personal from afar. The ability to maintain image quality at extreme zoom levels sets the S25 Ultra apart, making it the go-to device for anyone who values precision and detail in their photography. Whether you're an amateur enthusiast or a seasoned professional, the S25 Ultra's zoom capabilities will help you reach new distances and capture the world in stunning detail.